Hey guys, good evening. This is Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. Now, here we would be covering a very important topic, which is the credit line. You know that we are the only YouTube channel who is having the largest PPP related videos, and we also having an advisory to the PPP. But we trade only for ourselves, not for others. Please be note that in case of PPP, the credit line is the most important thing which we have. Well, the credit line can be divided into two, which is known as revolving credit line, I say CL, and one is known as non-revolving credit line. Well, it is very difficult to comment that you will get revolving credit line or non-revolving credit line, because revolving credit line are subject to have one thing which is known as collateral, while in case of non-revolving credit line there is generally no collateral. So there is no collateral, but in revolving we do have collateral. Now there is another condition which we have in the revolving credit line, which is that sometimes in the revolving credit line, it is made in such a way which is it is having some limit, and that limit is cash. You can take the cash in the form of loan, of course, plus it is backed up, it is having an inbuilt SBLC. I have seen several annual reports of several corporates, and I have noticed that the revolving credit line is now backed up by SBLC. So how exactly it works, just to show you guys. Now, suppose there is a company called, I'm just taking a hypothetical example, Superman Inc. It's a hypothetical example, who is having a banking relationship with JP Morgan. And suppose the annual sales, of Superman Inc. is say around $100 million. And they are 15 years old company. So 15 years old company is relatively not bad, JP Morgan give revolving credit line to Superman Inc. Now in this revolving credit line, generally is of two types, where you only have upfront cash. Suppose the revolving credit line is of 25 million, so they only have upfront cash of 25 million, which they can take in 3 years. They can take in 3 years and they can pay anytime in 3 years. It will automatically be renewed. Another is they will say they will give me, which is say around 25 million, plus they give either standby letter of credit or bank guarantee. But there are some conditions, like if they give a standby letter of credit to the tune of 10 million, 15 million, SBLC. There are certain conditions which they would be imposing. So it is not like that they won't put any conditions, right? And sometimes, or most of the times, it is, you can say that it is a fresh cut. Now how exactly it works? In case of revolving line of credit, now I have seen this. Suppose there is a company, so let us take the same example of Superman Inc. Superman Inc. is willing to invest in a structured product. So what Superman Inc. can do, this I'm writing JP Morgan. JP Morgan revolving credit is there. I'm assuming it is priced like that, 25 million plus SPLC. Superman Inc. will give this SPLC to JP Morgan and get LTV. LTV stands for loan to value. Please be note that whenever you monetize the SPLC from same bank, you get the highest LTV. But unfortunately, majority of the people do not have knowledge in that regards, and they feel that it is not possible. It is possible, and it is the only best way. This LTV, suppose this structured product, I'm just taking a hypothetical example, is by HSBC. Now there would be SWIFT between HSBC and JP Morgan. Of course, Superman Inc. is the investor, and assuming the SWIFT is to the tune of 17 million US dollars. Whatever rate of return, say if they are saying X% rate of return, HSBC agreed, that rate of return will go to Superman Inc. And after that period, but before this period, this SPLC is a kind of loan to Superman Inc. After this period, HSBC will return this SPLC via a SWIFT network to Superman Inc. And the Superman Inc. will further, I would say, return this to JP Morgan Chase. At the end, they would be making some money. Now, such kind of trades are having very, 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 very positive, I would say, things. Number one, SPLC monetization. SPLC monetization is really, really, really possible because you are doing with the same bank. Number two, since you are doing with the same bank, SPLC is 100% safe and sound. Number three, since SPLC is monetized by JP Morgan Chase, henceforth bank-to-bank transfer is really fast, convenient and safe. In this case, it is HSBC and JP Morgan. Number four, our funds which we have invested with, say, HSBC, of course it is safe, it's a big bank, and SWIFT transfer, it's really very, very convenient and sound. And number fifth, and last but not the least, very important things, terms of conditions of SPLC remains intact between two top banks. Now this is known as revolving credit line SPLC trades. I hope you understood what I wanted to convey. But the hard reality of the life is that majority of the people do not know this about. Because unfortunately banks do not have this in the public domain. Now these trades require heavily understanding of revolving line of credit, and there is only one issue which we have in this trade, and that issue is that currency. Revolving line of credit should be in the G7 currency, which includes US dollar, GBP, euro, Swiss franc, Sing dollar and all. If it is a non-G7 currency, then it is having a major issue. But unfortunately, the terms of conditions of revolving line of credit has to tally with the SPLC. People do not know this about. The currency has to be the same. I hope you like this. This is by Treasury Consulting Group PPP Desk. If you have any questions, do WhatsApp 9818485155. 9818485155. Have a great time and talk soon, guys.